We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. This pass left side to Downs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. But I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
1st and 10, Taylor now. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Richardson looking to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Looking for Jelani Woods that time. But now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Titan defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give for Taylor running right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Let's go now.
At the 27-yard line.
Go, Reed. Go.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
First down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Right there, hurt. Go.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Tannehill. That one's taken in by Spears. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
For a Tennessee Titan.
Big.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. Tackled there by Nick Cross. The Titans had 3 and 8 on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 23.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Colts.
And here's a give to Spears. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. The Colts going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
There you go, right here.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And now a sneak, Tannehill. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nick Folk for the point after.
Touchdown, Titans.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Colts 14, Titans 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Well,
it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Richardson to throw off play action. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And now off to the races, down the right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Titans 7.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Right
now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here we go.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Chip left. Woody Hunt.
Now Tannehill. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tannehill now to throw. And he lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Chip left. Block. Hey.
Tannehill on first down. Flush to his right. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Trap 60.
To throw is Richardson. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? Give him 30 yards there.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Richardson working from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Let's go.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. A final shot here before the break. Tannehill. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Titans 7.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
Tannehill intercepted again. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Let's go!
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Tight right, tight
Well, we
right.
haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And Henry going to have a Titans 1st down as the tackle made up near the 35. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. And now they're in the hurry-up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Tannehill.
2nd and 6.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Colts 42, Titans 7. Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his receiver, Chris Moore. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Tiger.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here's Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync.
Here you go, right here.
Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
On 3rd down, here's Spears.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st down, it's Tannehill.
Open man, Westbrook-Akine.
And some room to roam now. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Tannehill. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Colts are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
140 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. That complete to Downs.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. He's going up top for Taylor.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor,
68 yards.
And the Colts get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Quick.
In motion, the tight end. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Samson Abukum. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Juju Brents.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Dragon 60.
On 1st down, Richardson.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Now the pitch goes to Taylor.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Check.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
164 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Colts continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Here you go. Right
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Ready, hot.
Back to throw, Tannehill. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Here's Tannehill. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend, because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
It's complete. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
45-yard line.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Ready.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the
19
offense
Tiger,
out there
19 Tiger,
and go for it here on
Ranger,
fourth.
70 Ranger. Check, hurt. Ready,
Richardson out of the shotgun.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. One last throw here for Tannehill. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football.